Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. All right, I get asked all the time, hey, are you a 1911 guy? Are you a 2011 guy? Are you a, whatever? What's your favorite pistols? What's your favorite carry guns? I get asked this all the time. And if you don't follow me on the Gun Nation chat, I do a live chat every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central. And people ask questions, comments. I show sometimes items that I'm testing way before you'll ever see a video. So, I recommend you tune into those chats. They're also available on the replay if you want to go in and check them out. So you could like, share, and subscribe, and you'll get all the alerts, set your alerts, and you'll know when these are coming up because I usually post, hey, got the chat on Wednesday. Here's what we're going to be talking about, and I will take your ideas as well. And we will talk about whatever you want to talk about. But do I carry 2011s? What do I think about 2011s? Do I like them? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll wrap this up for everyone. My favorite carry gun is 2011s, period. I grew up on 1911s. I'm kind of an old soul and an older guy. So I do like the 1911 angle. I like the 1911/2011 trigger. I don't mind the safety. Some people hate them or think it's going to get you killed in the streets. If you train with it, they work out very well. Matter of fact, if you watch a lot of my videos where I'm even shooting striker fire guns, I've got my striker fire gun and I'm coming across, I'm trying to get a grip on it, but this would be here. I come across with this thumb and I'll slide it down the side of the striker fire gun. If you ever watch my videos, I'm working that thumb, sliding it down. Like, for example, this. I'll just show you this. So you'll see me with a striker fire gun, but I'm coming into the gun and I'm going like this. So my finger will ride down the side of the striker fire gun. And why is that? Because I'm so used to safeties on the side that it's built into my brain, hey, you got to flip something down. Well, on a striker fire, you don't. However, it's just kind of burned in my brain, and that's the way you need to do it, have it burned in your brain. So if you're shooting 1911s, 2011s, you're doing this. And you can do it with a striker fire, but nothing's going to be there, so it's not going to hinder you. I've had people go, well, that's dumb. Why do you move your thumb down? And then I'll explain it, and they're like, that's dumb. And I'm like, what? Whatever. Piss off. So I prefer 2011s. Now, as you notice, two of these are not in holsters, and those two are in holsters. There's a reason. Okay, and I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what's going on with them. They're ready to roll. Okay, these are completely empty. So there's a reason. Now, these are dominantly range guns. Have I carried the P with the Threat Cadre Comp? And have I carried the MPA DS9 Hybrid? Yes, I have. However, I haven't put it in one of these holsters because I don't have a holster for the TLR9. I will put an X300 on here and run it in one of these holsters. That's a 5-inch holster Tenacore. This is a 4-inch holster Tenacore. And there you go. So I have carried, that one's heavy. That one's very heavy. This one is the all alloy, so it's definitely lighter. You do have the bigger magwell, not a big deal. I'm a big guy. But these are my dominant 2011 carry guns. So I'll just go ahead and show you. This is an MPA. This is their, little commander. I really love this gun. It does have the alloy grip. I wish it was more aggressive like that one over there. And this is their kind of rounded off, so to say. It doesn't have a magwell and you cannot put one on here. This is for a flush fit mag. X300 Hollow Sun 508T. And it is in green. I don't know how well it's going to show up. There it is right there. Boom, bright green. Do I prefer the green? Not really. I don't really notice the difference between the green and the red. On my fiber optics, I actually prefer the green. But, it is what it is. So, and there's the 4-inch. So we'll put that back in there. Get that one out of the way. And then probably the main squeeze is my Staccato C2. I do run a Threat Cadre Comp on here. I don't on this one because this one has a threaded barrel. Do have the Acro P2 on this one, and the flat face trigger. You can see that there. That is an Atlas gold trigger, and it's the medium. And I've got the gold base plates, and the X300 on this one is the turbo. That one is the ultra. And but do I like 2011s? Yes, I love 2011s. So everybody asks, what's your favorite pistol? If you have to order a 2011, or if you're going to order a 2011, what would you order? What would you buy? MPAs are fantastic guns. They're awesome. Staccatos are awesome. You know, if you've been following me for a long time, you know that is the second C2. The first, being honest with you, the first C2 I had over 5,000 rounds through it, and the frame warped. It was their very early edition. This is their Gen 2. Not supposed to ever have that happen, and I was the rare instance it did. So my slide was getting stuck in battery, and I was like, something's weird, so I got with them. They handled it 1,000% because your Staccatos have a lifetime warranty. They did it right, not because I'm a YouTuber. They just did it right. I didn't even bring it up till the very end. So, you know, I appreciate them for that. And I've got a full video on it if you want to see it. But I love 2011s. So a lot of people say, oh my gosh, they're so heavy, they're so bulky, they're so big. How do you do that? Blah, blah, blah. If you look at these, now not this one because it has the comp, but if you look at this is the size of a Glock 19. Not really any bigger. However, in the length it is, because I can't put my hand on a Glock 19, my XXL hands, but I can on this one. So these work great for me. And of course, flip off your safety, flip on your safety. You know, that's the way it works. So that is what I like, and that is what I carry. Also, I do carry the CZ P10C, the CZ P10F. You know, I have other guns that I carry periodically, but for the last couple of years, these have been my main squeezes. If I'm testing holsters or doing something else, I will. Like I tested some holsters and for P10Cs, P10Fs, so I did those for about a month or so and carried them pretty religiously. And but again, if I have to have a choice, I carry a 2011. People will say I'm crazy, and I've even had this comment, oh my God, if you have to use it, it's going to be taken away from you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I actually have insurance for that as well. You know, and I have other ones. So if they take that one, I've got this one, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know not a lot of people have that option. So please carry what you are comfortable with. However, if I can have a phenomenal trigger and I can have something that I have ultimate confidence in and that I'm very used to shooting, and it has a light and it has a dot and it has every option imaginable and even a comp, why not use it? I'm protecting myself, my family. I mean, that's what matters. Not price, or if they take it away from me. It matters that I made it out alive and I live to see another day. You know, I'm not a person that dwell, oh my God, something's going to happen. I'm not one of those. But you have insurance on your car. You might not get in a car wreck, but you've got it just in case. You wear a seatbelt every day. You know, when you drive, why not carry a gun every day? You know, it's just another piece of protection. You know, if you need it, you've got it. If you don't, great. It's just there. But at least you know you have it with you. So give me your thoughts, opinions. Just so you know, also all of these guns will run MBX mags. They'll all run Staccato mags. Haven't had any problems with any of that. On this one, since it does have this type of cut, it does have to be a longer mag because this is a specially designed mag just for this gun, but it will run MBXs, the longer ones, the Staccato mags. So the good thing about all of these guns, is they run the exact same mag pattern. This one, you know, is a little more dedicated to that one. However, this one, and I've shown it on video, will run that one's mags. So I can take that gold base plate and put it in here and it runs great. It just sticks out a little bit, just a tad, just a little bit on the bottom. But there you go. So I just wanted to share this. Also for 2011 holsters, my go-to is the Tenacore. And I believe this one is called, I might have worn the name off of it, but everybody always asks. I think it's the Solus, I think, something like that. I could be wrong. But anyway, it's the X300 setup. It's the X300 setup for the 2011s. And also, just so you know, if you do carry a TLR7A on your 2011, it will actually fit in the X300 holster. So I have put a TLR7A on my Staccato 2 and ran it in both of these holsters. It slides right down in this X300 setup. So you could buy the X300 and run your TLR7A or an X300. I have done it both. So I know they're not going to say that on the website. It might not be recommended for them. However, it does work. So I'm just sharing that with you in case you want to save a little money and buy one holster. Also, if I was only buying one holster on the Tenicor instead of the 4-inch, I would always buy the 5-inch, because I'll just show you this real quick. We'll leave both of these out. I'm not going to touch the triggers. On the 4-inch, and this would be the same as if it was a 5-inch, with the comp, it'll work in the 4-inch, but the comp sticks out. So if you had a 5-inch gun, it would still stick out. Does it hurt it? No, not at all. And I've carried it like this before. And the 5-inch, you know, your holster's a little bit longer, but they both bottom out where your X300 is. So the 5-inch just covers the hood of the thread, you know, of the comp. So there you go. If that works for you, use it. And this one is, you know, does not have a comp, so it fits in here perfectly and nothing sticks out. So there you go. Hope this video helps. Hope that answers some questions. Like I said, please carry what works for you and your family. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not bashing your gun. I'm just doing what I want to do and what I want to carry, because this is America. I appreciate y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe, spread the word, trying to grow the channel, all that good stuff. And if you like content like this, let me know. If you want to see something else, please let me know below. But I appreciate y'all as always. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.